Hello and welcome to this week's episode of The Winning Post, powered by the Sire Institute of India in association with the Delton Casinos. I'm Mandira Lalwani. Coming up on this episode, it's curtains for the Mumbai racing season as the trainers pack some of their horses off to Bangalore. We have a look at the top jockey and the top trainer of the season in Mumbai. Another season gone by and more to look forward to in the coming one. As the last day of the Mumbai racing season drew to a close, it was time to honour the stars of the turf. It was time for celebration. Dr. Zavare Poonawalla handed out the awards for the champions of the season. Leading owner, Radiant Bloodstock Private Limited and Colonel Swapan Bhadra. Champion trainer, Pacey Shroff with 49 winners. Champion jockey, A. Sandesh with 66 winners. Champion apprentice jockey, Yash Naredu with 22 winners. Champion jockey claiming allowance, Santosh G with 9 winners. Leading stud farm, the Manjari Stud Farm. Pacey Shroff is no stranger to awards and accolades. As a jockey, he won many races and the admiration of many. And as a trainer, he has been champion over and over again, and this year was no different. The first classic of the season, the Eat India Company Indian 1000 Guineas, was owned by Pacey Shroff-trained Myrtlewood, who left the competition trailing in her wake as she sailed to victory with 4 1/4 lengths to spare.
And Myrtlewood is the one coming up with a lightning run on the stand side in the blue and white. And she's the daughter of multi-dimensional, is all set to go away with the Eat India Company Indian 1000 Guineas in taking style from star formation.
I hope this is one of my first of the season. I hope I win some more.
On the 20th of December, the day of the Indian 2000 Guineas, though he was denied winning honours in the second classic as his charge Costa del Sol ran second,
you winning the 2000 Guineas from Costa del Sol.
Pacey Shroff led in winners in 3 of the day's 8 races, which included the Ranjit V. Bhatt Memorial Gold Trophy, where Mine Forever was the winner, the Ala Rakha Gold Trophy, where Accolade took the honours,
Anthony Hills, a length and a half to 2 lengths in front of Ladislaus. Devoted Eyes is trying to make a forward move on the outside, the rest are far away, but Accolade is about 2.5 lengths ahead of Devoted Eyes and Ladislaus, but Accolade on a tight rein, winning this one.
and the Gracious Saldana Memorial Million, where the trainer was handed a 1-2 by his charges Apache and Your Royal Majesty.
Challenge on the outside by Your Royal Majesty. Adam coming up on the outside to challenge these two. After that, there's Apache on the inside. They're still looking for room with about 100 meters more to run. And it's Your Royal Majesty from the fast finishing Adam on the outside. Your Royal Majesty from Apache putting his nose through, and Apache wins it from Your Royal Majesty.
In the run-up to the Kingfisher Ultra Indian Derby, Pacey Shroff's main hope Costa del Sol landed the Velvet Rope Trophy over 2,000 metres by a whopping 4.5 lengths, sealing his place in the biggest race of the country.
Costa del Sol winning this one quite impressively from Bull Run, far away in third.
The Vilu Poonawalla Indian Oaks, also known as the Ladies' Derby, had Pacey Shroff's name all over it. Not only did his wonder filly Myrtlewood take home the spoils, he was treated to a 1-2 finish as his other filly in the race took the minor place.
Sailing ahead is about 2 lengths ahead of Chef Dior in second spot. Then there is Heaven is Here, wave after wave, Cameroon on the outside, but Myrtlewood is well clear of Chef Dior.
Something especially about the lady that the race was named after, Mrs. Villu Poonawalla. I think she was one of the finest human beings that you could ever come across.
1 week later, in the R.N. Kanga Gold Trophy Group 3, Apache caused an upset as he landed the race over the favourite Booker Jones, adding one more triumph to his master skitty.
By about 2 lengths now from Shivalik Storm, and on the inside Booker Jones, then there's Baracus. Going inside the last 100 meters, then Apache literally making the start to finish affair. Apache is the winner from Booker Jones, then there is...
Accolade continued to bring in the accolades as he displayed once again what he is capable of in the Group 1 Poonawalla Breeders Multi-Million, which he won by 3 3/4 lengths. Jockey A. Sandesh made everyone sit up and take notice of him back in 2013 when he rode champion Alan Dare home in the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby.
And quarterback comes to next, right outside, comes to next, is Nova, but racing inside the final. 50 meters, and it's still Alander, the leader from top striker, catching up on the outside, but it's Alander has won this Kingfisher Derby from...
And ever since then, there's been no looking back, and the Mumbai season of 2015-16 proved to be his most fortuitous. His first big win of the season was in the Metro Motors Auto Hanger Sir H.M. Mehta Sprinters Challenge over 1,000 meters as he led the Dallas Todiwala trained Dancing Phoenix to victory, holding the favoured gold bag in second.
Gold bag and Lady Bird, but still Dancing Phoenix is the leader. From Bin Hill is now charging in second spot. Is Dancing Phoenix from Bryn Hill. Dancing Phoenix from Bryn Hill. Dancing Phoenix holds on from gold bag Bryn Hill. Then there's Lady Bird, Victoria Smart, Xander.
His triumphs continued in the Maharaja Jivaji Rao Scindia Trophy Group 2 as he rode the Kuji Katrak trained Shivalik Shah's home, much to the crowd's delight.
150 meters more to run. It's Shivalik Shah from the fast finishing. Buka Jones on the outside. Shivalik Shah from Buka Jones. 3/4 between them. Shivalik Shah just about holds on. Half a length in front at the winning post. Shivalik Shah wins the...
Next, he rode Dancing Francis, trained by Altaf Hussain, to victory in the Group 3 Bookmakers Association Million over 1,200 meters.
Half in front of Xander. After that is gold bag, ageless and assiduous, but Dancing Francis is going away with the Bookmakers Association Million from Xander with the money. Then there's gold bag, assiduous, last of 5 is ageless.
On Indian Derby weekend, A. Sandesh got off to a flying start, winning the H3 Kunigal Stud Breeders' Produce Stakes with the Karthi Ganpati trained Bold March under him.
Into the last 300 meters they go. Shivan still there by about a length and a half from Emperador, Bolmart, Germanicus on the outside. Into the last 50 meters they go. Shivan still holding on by about 3/4 from Emperador coming up, and so also is Bolmart and Germanicus. But as they go for the wire now, it's going to be a close call. It's Bolmart in the center, Emperador and Shivan in a close call.
Sandesh rode a brilliant race. Last time the pace was too quick for him and he didn't get the luck of the race. This time he settled him beautifully, gave him a chance to get into stride. And in the straight, he's a fighter and he showed it today.
The duo of Dancing Francis and A. Sandesh proved to be a winning combination once again as the two sailed to victory in the Dr. S.C. Jain Sprinters Championship over 1,200 meters.
Dancing Francis gets the measure of Dancing Phoenix. Then there's Adam followed by Brahmachari, Solomon and Bryn Hill going inside the last 100 meters there. And it's Dancing Francis holding on with Adam shooting up on the outside. It could be a close call, but Dancing Francis holds on to win the Dr. S.C. Jain Sprinters Championship.
The new year brought him continued success as he won race after race in unstoppable fashion. In the Viroa Trophy Division 2, Dallas Todiwala trained Shivalik Story landed the honours as A. Sandesh rode him to perfection to claim the top spot.
Lethargic at the start as Rosella Shivalik Story gets a plier, but Shivalik Story being ridden out hands and heels is still about 2.5 lengths ahead of Victorio. After that is the Hope Springs. Silver Ghost is warming up far too late, but Shivalik Story is about 2 lengths ahead of Victorio. Shivalik Story, a length and a half in front, is going to make it quite easily from Victorio. Palatial with the money, then there's Silver Ghost.
Sandesh's victory march continued well into the season. He rode the Karthik Ganapati trained Star Councillor to victory in the Shapurji Palanji Breeders Juvenile Colts Championship Group 3. And if that wasn't enough, he won 2 more races on the trot on the day, the Racing World Trophy Division 2 and the Hello Winners' Cup.
After that is Germanicus, but Star Councillor from San Martino, Star Councillor, San Martino, Star Councillor, San Martino, Star Councillor makes it from San Martino.
Well, we decided to go start to finish with him. All the front running horses were doing well today. And last time when John rode him in the Breeders' Produce, he got off the horse and told me, "Sir, you should have sent him to the front. He's a big striding horse." And we did just that, and Sandesh has ridden an absolute peach of a race. He's one of the best jockeys to ride from the front.
The marker, and as they entered into the straight, Flamboyant Flame the leader by about a length and a half from Ice Angel, slam dunk on the inside rail. Then there's Firebolt and Arctic was in that order. Upon the outside, the Cyclone. Going inside the last 300 meters there, Flamboyant Flame clear by about 3 lengths from Ice Angel. Then there's Firebolt on the inner rails is Arctic Whiz. Up on the outside, Cyclone. Going inside the last 150 meters there, it's Flamboyant Flame clear by about 5.5, 6 lengths from Ice Angel and Cyclone.
The champion jockey ended the season on a high as he landed the Tata Housing season-ending juvenile multi-million over 1,400 metres, riding the Imtiaz Seth-trained Carbonara to victory.
400 metres moat run. Fury is now being challenged on the inside rails by Domination. Supreme General is also covering ground on the outside, and Carbonara is coming up with a dazzling run on the outside with about 250 metres moat run. And look at Carbonara go. A length and a half, 2 lengths now in front of Fury and Domination. Supreme General is beaten with about 150 metres moat run, and Carbonara is about 2.5 lengths and stretching further away. Carbonara then easily winning this one from Domination, holding on to the second spot. Fury third, then comes Mikaela.
The Stud Book Authority of India released its list of leading sire for the period of November 2015 to April 2016. The leading sires by way of stakes earned saw Burden of Proof top the list with 132 starters, with 53 winners and 83 wins. The total stakes earned by his progeny for this period was a whopping 10 crores 72 lakhs 61,938 rupees. The second best, with a difference of over 3 crore rupees, was Multidimensional, whose total stakes earned was 7 crore 17 lakh 32,485 rupees. The total tally of starters was 103, with 40 winners and 57 wins. In third place was Phoenix Tower with total stakes of 5 crore 14 lakh 13,420 rupees. 116 of his progeny faced the starting gates with 48 winners and 68 wins. Nowhere was in fourth with total stakes of 4 crores 52 lakh 64,732 rupees, with 144 starters, which included 61 winners and 92 wins. Always Rainbow rounded out the top 5 in this list, total stakes amounting to 3 crores 95 lakhs 45,939 rupees. From 72 starters, there were 14 winners and 23 wins. The leading sire by the number of wins saw Nowhere sit at the top of the table with a total of 92 wins. Burden of Proof was in second with 83, Rebuttal in third with 73, Phoenix Tower in fourth with 68 and Arizan in fifth with 58. The leading sire by way of number of winners was Nowhere once again with a tally of 61 winners. Burden of Proof was in second spot again with 53. Rebuttal was in third with 4 shot at 49 winners. Phoenix Tower took the fourth spot with 48 winners, and Arizan was in fifth with just 1 winner separating him and Phoenix Tower. The leading juvenile sires by way of stakes earned saw Multidimensional top the charts with total stakes earned reaching 1 crore 93 lakhs 10,576 rupees. Total starters were 25 with 11 winners and 15 wins. He was followed by Burden of Proof with a total stakes tally of 1 crore 88 lakhs 54,463 rupees. Of 22 starters, there were 7 winners and 10 wins. Arizan was in third with a total of 55 starters. His total stakes earned amounted to 1 crore 83 lakhs 83,962 rupees from 16 winners and 19 wins. Rebuttal sat in fourth place with 1 crore 36 lakhs 97,888 rupees. Of 46 starters, there were 13 winners and 18 wins. In fifth place was Phoenix Tower with a tally of 1 crore 23 lakhs 10,316 rupees from 13 winners and 14 wins. Total starters amounted to 32. The leading first season sires by way of stakes earned list saw What's the Script top the charts with 6 winners and 7 wins from 31 starters, and total stakes earned amounting to 75 lakhs 5,695 rupees. Green Coast took second spot with a tally of 32 lakhs 77,027 rupees from 4 winners and an equal number of wins out of 22 starters. Rounding out the top 3 was Total Gallery with stakes earned amounting to 10 lakhs 21,306 rupees from 1 winner and 1 win out of a total of 10 starters. The leading stud farm by way of stakes earned saw Kunigal Stud lead the pack with total stakes earned tally of 13 crores 23 lakhs 37,164 rupees. From 203 starters, there were a total of 73 winners and 104 wins, with the average earning per starter of 6 lakhs 51,907 rupees. Usha Stud took second place with total stakes amounting to 10 crores 7 lakhs 88,326 rupees. From 191 starters, there were 68 winners and 91 wins, with the average earning per starter of 5 lakhs 27,687 rupees. In third was the Poonawalla Group with a total stakes of 8 crores 62 lakhs 87,899 rupees. From 346 starters, the stud had a total of 129 winners and 171 wins, with the average earning per starter of 2 lakhs 49,386 rupees. Hazara stud was in fourth, just 10 lakh rupees short of the Poonawalla Group. The farm sent out 237 starters, of which there were 90 winners and 143 wins. The average earning per starter amounted to 3 lakhs 59,889 rupees. In fifth was the Manjari stud with a total of 7 crores 49 lakhs 63,687 rupees in stakes earned. Of the farm's 248 starters, there were 84 winners and 119 wins, with the average earning per starter of 3 lakhs 2,272 rupees. Time now for a quick break here on the Winning Post. When we return, we show you exactly what goes on behind the scenes when the horses have to leave from Mumbai to go to Bangalore. Stay with us. Thank you for staying with us here on the Winning Post. Now, horse racing is a sport that has a lot of variables, a lot of coordination that has to happen to make sure everything is down to a precise science. This includes the relocating of horses to Bangalore for the summer. Trainer Malesh Naredu has managed to master the tracks in India like few others have. His chargers have won races in centres across the country, with Mumbai and Bangalore being the mainstays. With the Mumbai season closure and the action in Bangalore heating up, the Winning Post caught up with the master trainer as he spoke about the season gone by.
Mumbai season this year was a great season, with Kausar starting with winning some good group races for me, and with Colombian followed by it won me 2 group races, the Ria Gold Cup and later on the Tata Housing Cup, which was good. And number wise I had the best season, 30 winners so far, the highest in my racing as a trainer, which has been extremely good. I'm quite satisfied and happy about it. And it was very I was very delighted that Kausar was honored by the RWC Club for the best turnout horse and the highest stake earner in India. So it's a very big achievement for me, for the horse and for owner and the whole team, that he did so well. Suraj Naredu and my son Yash Naredu. So these are the 2 my favorites. And of course there are many good jockeys like Trevor and Sandesh, which I have taken their help also. In racing in Mumbai season, they won a couple of races for me. Of course I had a great Bombay season, but there was a tragedy happened. Like my nephew DK Ashish had a nasty fall in Calcutta, and we lost him. And then recently my colleague, my batchmate of my apprentice jockey school, I Pasha, and he was my work rider from the time I have started, and he had been a very good help. And I think he was absolutely a professional, which I respect thoroughly from my heart. Like, very hardly we get a professional like him in racing, so dedicated towards his work. And he met with a very bad accident where he had been paralyzed. So that's a very sad part to see that Bombay season be faced.
Malesh Naredu considers Bangalore his home ground. The victories earned here hold a special significance that even Mumbai cannot match up to.
Bombay track and the Bangalore track are the 2 different tracks. Bombay is a very flat track with a very long straight, and the best of the best horses get a chance to win. If you have a horse with best quality, and you will definitely have a chance to win due to the long straight, and it's a very flat track. Bangalore is a very tricky track, very sharp turns uphill and a very short straight. You really have to be knowing the track to win the good races. Rider has to be really smart, and he should be knowing the track well, back of his mind. Bangalore summer season, we look forward to race in, because that's the only center racing in the summer season in Bangalore. And we get all the top horses, top trainer, top jockey riding for the 2.5-3 months in summer. And you get a very clear picture for the rest of the classic in India. and it's been a benchmark. Like horses who has won the Bangalore Summer Derby has come and won the Indian Derbies. For example, Star Supreme and Smart Chieftain, which I won the Summer Derby, and they both came and won the Indian Derby. So it's one kind of we come to know what quality horses we have, and we all look forward to see that season. For the Bangalore season, I think the horses which have done well is Sergeant on Arm and Ice, Glacier, and the Bombay-based horse, which I think very highly of him, it Supreme General, and of course my horse, Who Makes the Rule. He's won 2 good races. Other horses to look forward, and I have a couple of other 5 horses which are going. And I think Sweet Temptation will do very well in the fillies, and if she stays, and hope she runs a great race in the Summer Derby, Bangalore Summer Derby.
The trainer gets ready for yet another cracker of a Bangalore season as his charges travel from Mumbai for the Bangalore summer.
Shifting of horses from one center to the other center, first thing is required the passport of the horses. Without the passport, the horses can't travel anywhere in India. So first thing we need, the passports are being held by the home club, whichever the sent horses are racing in. So we have to take the passport, and after passport we require a EIA and glandular certificate with the health certificate of the senior veterinary doctor. Without this we cannot travel anywhere. We won't be able to unload the horses without few paperwork which we've done. And once that has been done, and then we plan the journey, and accordingly, depending on the weather conditions, if the weather is quite hot or something and horses are getting dehydrated, so we try to hydrate them by giving RL, few bottles RL and Electrol, so which helps them to give a little bit energy in the traveling, and don't get fatigue, I mean, in the traveling, so they feel a little better, and a lot of water in the whole of journey, where especially the feed has been cut down in the journey so they don't get with any sickness. And the horses have been checked every few hours for the temperature, if they are getting any temperature in the journey, so that can be taken care of. Journey is Bangalore is something around 18 to 20 hours journey, and only they have been stopped to give water and the staff to have their breakfast or lunch, that's all. For a few minutes we try to move as quick as fast so that they reach the center quickly. There are a lot of, actually it's a very risk when, as you've seen, we travel in the horse float, and while loading time there can be mess ups while traveling. There are a lot of horses do injured in past, but we try to take as much of protection to get them with the best people to load them inside. And yes, we try to do our best to load them without any injuries. The horses which play up a lot, and if we have a time to raise them, we sedate them. Veterinary doctor comes and sedate them so that they are calm to get in the float. Like just now, my 6 horses went to Bangalore for racing, which I don't want to sedate them because they will be racing soon, and I don't want to take a chance because the medical rules are very strict. So, and I was hoping and trying that they go on their own, which did, and quite happy and pleased with it. The staff travel, obviously the size travel, the jamadar, the head lad, and if needed, the vet also do travel with the horses. If you have a temperament horse or you don't want to take chances, the doctor do travel also. After reaching Bangalore, then of course we have to produce all the documents were required by the veterinary doctor over there, and after that they have been left to the stable. And depending on the journey, we like to give them off for 1 or 2 days, depending on individual horses, and they are brought back to work for the actually training, and then we are trained accordingly over what the horse is required.
And that's all we have time for on this episode of The Winning Post. Remember, if you've missed anything at all, you can always catch it on our YouTube channel. Also follow Mohit Lalwani for his tips on Twitter. Until we see you next time, goodbye, and may the horse be with you.